finding stuff in the Georgetown Day School Library. In a grocery store, there are sections, like the dairy, produce, or frozen sections. So if you're looking for milk, it'll be in the dairy section. Frozen peas, frozen section. The same is true with a library. In the Georgetown Day School Lower Middle School Library, books can be found in one of 11 different sections. Everyone books, easy readers, lower school fiction, lower school audio, lower school graphic, parent-teacher collection, middle school nonfiction, middle school fiction, middle school audio, and middle school graphic. Those are the permanent collections. We also have some temporary collections like displays and new books. There are a lot of ways to put things into an order. These wrenches are in order by size. These shirts are in order by color. These cards use a more complex system, combining sweets and numbers. When things are out of order, it's hard to find a specific thing quickly, but not if they are in order. In a library, each section is in order, but there are two different orders we use, depending if a book is fiction or nonfiction. If a section of books are fiction, they go in order by the author's last name. Mo Willems comes before Vera Willems, comes before Jacqueline Woodson. This applies to 8 of the 11 sections in our library, anywhere the books are fictional. What about nonfiction books? These go in order too, but it's in number order. Each nonfiction book is assigned a number for its subject according to a system called the Dewey Decimal System. About 100 years ago, a guy named Melville Dewey created this system, which libraries all over the world still use today, to keep books about the same subjects organized near each other. It's based on 9 broad categories of human knowledge. The GDS Library uses this order for books in the lower school nonfiction, middle school nonfiction, and for the parent-teacher collection. Okay, so now I know. Books are in sections, and the GDS library uses 11 sections, and those sections are in order: fiction alphabetical, nonfiction in number order. But when I'm looking for a book, how do I know which section or where in the order to look? Call numbers are found in 2 places: the book's record in the library catalog and on the spine of the book. Here are some examples of call numbers. As you can see, they have a lot of parts. Let's start with one more obvious part, the words lower and middle. Because our library ranges from pre-K to 8th grade, we have 2 sections, lower and middle. So those words in the call number tell you which half of the library to look in. Now, let's look at these parts. A number, 811, and the number F. Remember those 2 systems, one for fiction and one for nonfiction? Yep, F means fiction, specifically chapter books or novels. And the number 811 in this case, nonfiction. So what about those 3 letters in the middle? Well, those are the first 3 letters of the book's author's last name. In this case, GRE is the start of Eloise Greenfield. All right, so we've got middle, lower, fiction, nonfiction, author's last name, but what about all those other codes? Yeah, there are a lot. But most are fairly obvious if you think about them. G, for example, means graphic. So let's review. Books are in sections with similar types of books. Each section is kept in an order. Alphabetical by author's last name for fiction and by number for nonfiction. Call numbers are codes that tell where the books are.